I'm going to share a little bit about my journey being a trans educator as I do the mundane task of cleaning my room. This story specifically inspired me to share a little bit of my story being trans and an educator in what some would consider a progressive district, Los Angeles Unified School District. What I hope educators take away from this is that the small things end up becoming larger things and larger things when you remain silent and don't speak up for those that are most marginalized. Back in 2022, Libs of TikTok was becoming a brand new entity, a force to be reckoned with, a targeting of teachers who are more progressive, and I, of course, ended up on their list. Although it seems absurd at first, it became one of those things that just kind of spiraled everywhere, with Fox News writing articles, New York Post writing articles, and even appearing on Fox News at one point. The harassment campaign seemed kind of ridiculous considering I'm just an elementary teacher teaching in front of students, but that seemed to be the biggest problem was that I existed in front of students. This harassment continued well over 4 years because the media just kept coming back to me. The toll it takes to be a visibly trans educator, let alone someone on social media, is a lot emotionally and sometimes even physically. There were many days where it felt like the joy of teaching was just kind of gone because how can I teach when my brain is going in multiple directions, trying to figure out how to handle the death threats, the media, emails, and everything in between. But what really did it was the lack of support from my district. In the midst of all of this, I returned from top surgery in the winter, and my principal decided that he no longer wanted me on his campus. He began a transphobic harassment campaign against me in order to try to remove me from the campus. Although I received fantastic union support, it was very clear to me that the district did not like my presence on social media, did not like that I was out and trans, did not want to support me in the harassment that I was experiencing from my principal. The transphobia obviously also trickled to some of the families that I worked with, and it came out in different ways. There's so much to this piece of my life, but I did end up moving schools in 2024 where I do now have a more supportive principal. However, it speaks to the broader issue that trans people are not always believed. When we say we are experiencing transphobia, believe us. Fight for our existence in the classroom because we want to teach just as much as you do.